What's your take on Terraria? Terraria is a great game. Really, really, really good game. I definitely prefer it to Minecraft. The thing that really makes me enjoy Terraria is that it feels a lot less aimless. It feels like everything is a lot more structured. There's an actual progression path, stuff to look forward to outside of like sort of aimless gathering. You never make objectives for yourselves in games? No, I follow the game's objectives. So ideologically, I have a very descriptivist take about art consumption, but personally, I have a very prescriptivist take. I consider art to be a form of communication between myself and the people who made the art form, and I want to speak on their terms. I don't like making my own goals or making my own fun or whatever. I want to experience it as presented by them, and I want to judge it on those merits. Recently, I just finished Demon Turf, which was, I forgot I can ride these light beams now, which was a really good indie platformer. It took me like 50 hours to beat it. I really, 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 really liked it. TURF, thank you guys. I really enjoyed it. I have to really like a game to want to go 100% on it, you know? I did do Soul Level 1 playthroughs for Dark Souls, and it is true that it is a kind of self-imposed goal. I'm willing to acknowledge that. But in that respect, it feels like all I'm really doing is enhancing the difficulty of the existing goal. You know what I mean? So when I did a Soul Level 1 playthrough for Dark Souls, it felt like I was just exacerbating the systems that were already there. However, I will say this, I do resent the fact that I had to do that at all, you know? I wish there was an achievement for it, which would have legitimized the time spent. I know that sounds really, really dumb, but it would have been a way for the developers to confirm that that was an element of their artistic expression that they wanted to be judged by. Making an achievement out of a type of gameplay means that you're essentially affirming the player's the legitimacy of a player deciding to do so. And I think that goes a long way towards shaping my enjoyment of an experience. Just personally. I just tend not to play those types of games, Lenora13. Really, I've just always wanted the Dark Souls games to have a hard mode, you know? Like, fuck easy mode, okay? I want the Dark Souls games to have a brutally punishing mode, just like an on-off switch that you can toggle, that just sets you up for the... you know, for the... No, New Game Plus is not that. New Game Plus is, like, a little bit harder, and then you have to do it 9 times. No. I mean a real hard mode. The Bell in Sekiro was the best thing, I think. The Bell in Sekiro was the best thing of that, you know. I think the Bell was quite good. I did like the Bell. Yes, hopefully Elden Ring has one that would make me happy. Yeah, Rivera Life, but I like the official challenge mode. Oh, wait, hold on. There was something else I wanted to say. Okay, so here's kind of like the difference that I mean to say, right? You guys know how the final, or the toughest difficulty, you guys know how the hardest difficulty in Nier Automata meant that you died in one hit? I really do not like that type of difficulty, because any game that has dodge, chances, damage mitigation, anything like that, having a difficulty setting where you essentially ignore the entire system for health and recovery, and it's just like, oh, one-hit death, like, I don't like that very much. However, I prefer it being an official game mode to just playing a game and, like, challenging yourself to never take damage once. So, another example is this, okay? So, here's another reason why an achievement is a good way, I think, of providing external motivation. An achievement means that something is possible. Some games have unavoidable damage, you know? Some games will have enemies that are literally guaranteed to hit you because it's like coded into the game story-wise, or they'll have enemy types where you can't like reasonably avoid every hit from them, and you're just supposed to take a little bit of damage, you know? So the issue is, what if you were playing one of these games, thought, oh, I should make it harder for myself? What if I played it and challenged myself to never take damage? Oh, what if it turns out to be one of those games where you don't have a choice? That kind of sucks. In fact, that's happened to me before, you know? There are a lot of YouTube videos where people will do these self-imposed challenges, and I like watching those videos, don't get me wrong, but it's like, imagine getting 6 hours into a game on a no-hit run, and it's like, oh wow, this bit is impossible, I guess you just can't do it this game, whoops. Achievements are kind of lame rewards. I like them. Does that mean you don't like Radiant fights in Hollow Knight? No, Hollow Knight is well balanced for it, I think. And keep in mind, it's not just Radiant fights. The no-hit difficulty fights for Hollow Knight are like the ultimate final mega super duper ultra challenge. I loved Hollow Knight. I loved them so much. Would you lump speedrunning into this non-integrated difficulty rating? Yes, but speedrunning is more of a competitive venture than it is a relationship between you and the game itself. It's about you and the game and the relationship between that and the other people playing it. There are more factors at play. Yes, there are games that'll have speedrunning features, and I like those. There was a speedrunning bonus trophy in every single level in Demon Turf, and I did every single one. Because I really liked it. It was fun. I'm glad the developers put those in. I never ever would have done that if it was just some extra fun thing that I could do. I loved having that challenge. Have you finished the final Pantheon in Hollow Knight? Yes, I did all the challenges in Hollow Knight. Wait, actually, I didn't do the full Pantheons with all of the difficulty modifiers enabled. It was actually too difficult for me. At that point, it was actually above my skill, my skill range. I did all of the individual bosses at the hardest difficulty, I think, and then I did the final Pantheon on Radiant difficulty, and that was enough for me. Doing final Pantheon Radiant difficulty, double damage, no sword upgrades, etc., etc. I'm not that good, and I'm okay accepting that. I'm okay accepting that. I'm fine admitting that. That is very difficult. Did you like the system for upping your own difficulty in Hades? Yes, I did, and I have 100% achievements in Hades to show for it. Thoughts on Security Breach with the disabled saves after 6 AM? Yeah, I finally finished Markiplier's playthrough and then watched some other people's playthroughs. Security Breach sucks, dude. Holy shit, I'm sorry. They rushed that out for the Christmas release and they fucked themselves over so hard. That game needed another, like, 8 to 12 months of development. Holy shit. Yeah, there were some of the bugs in there. Listen, I'm not opposed to indie games having bugs. Demon Turf has a fair share of them, but all the bugs in Demon Turf were like minor, brief frustrations. You know, like very oh, just for a second, yeah, that was a bit annoying. You know, maybe you lose 30 seconds because of a death that was kind of BS or whatever, but like nothing real. Hold on. I know I've showed this before, but this is going to be the next donation noise. As soon as I get around to adding the low-tier God emote and doing the other stuff, we're adding this as a donation noise.
Have you ever heard of Among Us, Gregory? You need to vent.
It's too good not to. It's way the fuck too good not to. Super unfunny. Ooh, they're mad. Ooh, they're mad. That's like an 8-month-old meme. It's from a game that came out 2 weeks ago. I don't get it. Damn. Well, good thing it's my stream. What game? That's from Security Breach. It's not actually from Security Breach. What is it referencing? It's just a fucking joke from Security Breach. Glamrock Freddy, and that's the voice actor for Glamrock Freddy, by the way. Somebody posted a screenshot and said that Gregory needed to get in the vent because they did in the game, and then they were like, "Hey, Greg, get in the vent. It's like Among Us. You need to be sus. I know it'll be hard for you to be sus, but you need to do this." And then it got to be a big meme, and then the fucking voice actor for Glamrock Freddy, voice acted it. It's funny, and it's funny when official VAs voice act memes. That's funny. Sorry, liberal. Wait, that was the actual VA? Yes. Hope I get you fucking guys to unsub and stop watching my shit. Are you at least liking it ironically like a decent human being? It's literally an Among Us joke. Of course it's ironic. How else could it... What? It's an Among Us joke. What the fuck else could it possibly be? I hope there's a level of irony and satire in this Among Us vent Freddy Fazbear Security Breach joke. What the fuck are you talking about? Do I need to wear a fucking clown nose and party hat on it to sell the levity to you? Holy shit. This joke did not sufficiently subvert my expectation. You guys are all fucking comic book guy, okay? Chill.
Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of